Joe. Yeah. It's Joe, no Joe. Let's go. Joe, no Joe. Chicken Joe, no Joe. Joe, no Joe. Nigga, Joe, no Joe. Joe, no Joe. Yeah. It's Joe, no Joe. Let's go. Joe, no Joe. Chicken Joe, no Joe. Joe, no Joe. Nigga, Joe, no Joe. Joe, no Joe. Yeah. It's Joe, no Joe. Let's go. Joe, no Joe. Chicken Joe, no Joe. Joe, no Joe. Nigga, Joe, no Joe.
I know this industry chick with to blog.
Yeah.
When I got exclusives, I hit to all. Then she did some shit to piss me off.
Okay.
It was crap shit, so I brushed it off. They got to you, boo. Don't forget the light that I shine on you. And don't think I'm stupid, but I'm eyeing you. Coulda had some chicks cut and scratch on you, and you wouldn't have a clue. How fabulous to be, they throw you in a bag, they shovel your ass like Kanye. Cause flashing lights come when a bullet spray, and your ass won't be found like Lady May. You don't carry me that way, you hear? Don't care how much in there or he got. Or super you think he is there. My Dragon Wise cape, you could call it Cape Fear. That industry cats, I ain't fucking around this shit. Yeah, I hit a dude with glass, and if he bitch, I slap him. If you try to ever put flaws in my gym, use a hater, bitch, or a keyboard hate. I'm choked, and I'm destined to win. They got to you, we was cool. You supported me, I supported you. Then you stop acting like you used to. It's obvious that they got to you. They got to you. We was cool. You supported me. I supported you. Then you stop acting like you used to. It's obvious that they got to you. It was a rapper from the projects that was heartless. Top of the rap game was his target. Got lessons from a dude in which he started out. Told him what the lumen ones be about. They told him be best not to go that route. But the rapper saw he would possess riches and clout. For whatever the reason, the two had fell out. And the rapper from the project is standing out. Illuminated like a house on Christmas time. Catch a few cases, but do no time. Strictly private jets, no one standing in line. At the airport, Clearport, showing signs of growth. Destined to be the GOAT, not L. The one with the horn, the one you hate souls. The more you feed, the more you grow. Your family member be the first to go. You don't shine, you illuminate the whole show. But you gotta keep recruiting or you're next to go. You cut off who need because they can't be amongst the elite. Crush his team's dreams of living supreme. A living big dream, fucking R&B bitch. You made it rich, stuck and killed shit like Poe. You showing up with the glow. Just to see you go, they go to your funeral. They got to you. We was cool. You supported me, I supported you. Then you stop acting like you used to. It's obvious that they got to you. They got to you. We was cool. You supported me, I supported you. Then you stop acting like you used to. It's obvious that they got to you.
Let's go out to the East Coast, West Coast. Put it up. No palm tree the trees and the palms of dealers and fiends. Late night roam the streets. Weed is weaker, but it's cheaper. Not many chicks frontin' like divas. Out west, every chick's a model like Eva, and you know I'm far from believing her. So I'm G'ing her like she G'ing me. Banging in LA is a different thing. At the end, you either dead on the bang, getting out, doing better things. On Sunset, where they hang. Hollywood, where they hustle for change. Times Square here, it's the same. No matter where you go, you'll find a lane. On the west, they kick it with Kane. On the east, trees the social thing. East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap, East Coast. When I'm on the west and I'm doing my thing, don't offer me coke or your nose I bang. Friends don't offer other deadly things. Thanks for the hospitality, we'll still hang. I won't judge you, leave me as I came. On the road to success, top of the game. Eat all the finer things in the food chain. Teach my kids to do the same. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap East Coast, you gotta love life and offer wonderful things. Being to travel is a privileged thing. Came back to the East, air wasn't fresh. Streets filled with trash, various people in the eye. It's easy to tell who's upper middle class. Police and racism, same as crash. Back to where they not social, where they less vocal. When they don't know you, be careful, show you around the East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap East Coast, whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Pop your bottles and toss the cork. If you rap West Coast, both coasts are known to give you fame. Got paparazzis playing cameras your way. Got you bobbing and weaving like Cassius Clay. Most thugs turn Muslim in older days. Change their name to Allah they pray. Probably till they decay. This go out to the east and west. For Big and Pac, y'all, let's connect. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap West Coast, whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. You can't get the West without the ES. So it's manifested that we connect. You know what it is. Choke, no joke. Learn from mistakes, baby. You know what it is. Greg on the track. Rest in peace, baby. Either war, we in now. You know what it is.
Choke, no joke. Smile treatment, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, legal hustle, mega. You know what it is. It's choke, no joke. About killing heat. Left my boo and my dudes when I saw the heat. Was gone in 30 seconds, more like 23. Took flight like Mike, number 23. Before the indictment came, I split like Jada, didn't get wet like Kane. Got out the game. I went from the tunnel, now movie making. So it ain't no confusing why you dudes be hating.
Joke, no joke, no joke. Oh. Joke, no joke. I'm in the building, baby. Come on in, come on in. I hope you hit that like button on your way in. You know, that's what how your homies, your chat homies get notified that I'm on. They hit the like button and to send them out a notification. Choke, no joke is on. All right. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. All right. But, you know, when you come in and hit the like button, that's like wiping your feet on the rug before you come in from out the rain and you come into the house. You know, you just wipe your feet by hitting the like button. Oh, choke is on my Right. My fellow Americans, salute in the building. Whack on wood. Malik Smiggity in here. True Magic January here. Cynthia, okay, Cynthia, Crystal Hope. Oh yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to all, or pre-happy Thanksgiving, you know. everybody in Great Britain, happy Thanksgiving if y'all celebrating over there. It's already morning over there. I mean, it's already Thanksgiving over there. Africa, you know, Germany, London, Paris, Italy, Monaco, all y'all over there where it's already past 12 o'clock, you know, where I got some friends at, you know. All right. Happy Turkey Day to y'all. To my East Coasters. I know y'all, some of y'all already finished cooking. Some of y'all done slapped some hands because people in there trying to dig in the pot or trying to sample something. You know how the greedy people do. They can't wait till tomorrow. You know, some of y'all, today is y'all tomorrow. Y'all not waiting. Y'all cooking. Y'all already started eating. We know y'all fat, greasy. Even if you're not fat in weight, you're fat in the mind when it comes to Thanksgiving. Everybody got a little fat boy in them or fat girl in them for Thanksgiving. You just want to eat up everything, you know. And then you turn around and you get on the scale and you cry. "Ah, I gained 10 pounds. I worked so hard for this." You knew Thanksgiving was coming. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's cold outside now. So that means you might have thirds, not seconds, thirds. You ain't going to go nowhere. Or you might go out and party because, you know, all y'all young ones, y'all still got it in y'all. After Thanksgiving, y'all going to hit the club, burn off some calories to come back in and eat some of them leftovers, you know. This year for me, I'm not cooking. I said I'm sitting it out. I'm sitting this one out. I'm just going to enjoy it by relaxing. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just going to enjoy it by relaxing. That's what I'm doing. You know, I don't know. I might pop up at somebody's crib, you know what I mean? Give me a little doggy bag. But I don't feel like with all the hate around the election, it don't feel good. It just don't feel like a good Thanksgiving. So many people was divided about making America great again, but now they want to go and eat turkey. But now I think I might be growing out of not the tradition Thanksgiving, but like every year it being something, you know. I don't know. That's just me, or maybe it just feel like that this year, you know. Please don't ask me nothing about Lane Dane, please. You know that's they go-to, brother. Limoncellos. I don't know if y'all know about these almonds with the white chocolate, with the lemon cream. These are so good. That's not a paid advertisement. And this bag used to be so much bigger. Now it look like it's for a lunchbox. So whenever Dame say something about me, y'all just ask him who's Kirsty Thompson. Just ask him that. Did he answer that yet? Ask him about Kirsty Thompson. And tell him to talk about that case he caught when he was 15, 14, 15. That essay case he caught. Tell him to tell you about that. Okay? Now, moving on. I guess everybody has got the breaking news. Diddy has been denied bail. And I thought it was going to happen for him. I ain't going to cap. I definitely thought that he had a chance to turn around. when they didn't give him a straight up no, and it looked like the judge was thinking about it, I thought, here it comes. Here it comes. Here comes what most people don't want. Like the Gene Squills and all these other people, you know. But, for the victims, I guess it's good. Oh, I forgot to notify those on Instagram that I'm live. Excuse me, Mom, but I notify these other people to let them know I'm live on YouTube. So, old chaps, yes, I'm live on YouTube. Please join us. Hit the link below. Okay, join us, old chippity chap. Thank you. So, old chaps, yes, I'm live on YouTube. I gotta notify y'all brothers and sisters. You don't want them to be upset that y'all out here watching me without them. And I am going to also go on TikTok. Because we got some things to get into. Okay, now we in action. Oh, this whack ass Instagram. I thought that was TikTok. I don't know if y'all women realize a lot of y'all look alike. I don't know if it's the makeup or the eyelashes or the fake lips or like, I don't know what it is, but it's like a lot of y'all just look alike. Like you got a bunch of fake Bernice Burgos lookings. You got, it's just a whole bunch of like imitating a bunch of other people going on. I don't know what that's about. All right. Now, TikTok, I'm live on my YouTube. You know how I do. You can hit the link in my bio and join me. Now, let's see. So, according to the reports, hold on. We got to do this proper. So as they reporting, guess I wanna do it. I got to do it, right? Okay. These motherfuckers in these pop-ups. Okay. All right, so this is how they reporting it. Diddy is staying behind bars after a judge just ruled his bail is denied because no conditions can assure the safety of the community. In his decisions filed Wednesday, the judge in the case wrote, "There's a serious risk of witnesses tampering and direct evidence of Combs' violence," pointing to the infamous 2016 video of Diddy beating Cassie at a subsequent text message with her. And the text included the judge's decision. Cassie wrote to the Diddy about her injuries, aiding he was sick for thinking it's okay to do what he's done. The judges also cite evidence that Diddy violated rules about communication behind bars, including paying other inmates to use their phone access numbers to make calls to people not on his approved contact list. As we reported, Diddy was in federal court last week fighting to get out of prison on a $50 million bond after he was charged with racketeering, sex trafficking, and other serious offenses. The judge adds there is a compelling evidence of Combs' propensity for violence, another reason to keep him locked up. Well. So it is looking like Diddy will be having Thanksgiving here tomorrow. The good thing about Thanksgiving in jail is that's the only day you get some goddamn good food. Thanksgiving is the only time in jail your ass is getting some good food, and it ain't good. You might get a quarter, what do they call it? Quarter turkey leg or something like that. A quarter of the turkey leg with the leg and the thigh attached to it. That's about it. And you might see some stuff that look like some great Thanksgiving stuff. You might get a little cranberry or stuff, but that's the only day in jail you're gonna eat good. Any other day, boy, forget about it. Thanksgiving in jail is like Christmas when it comes to food. Ask anybody that been locked up, they'll tell you, like Thanksgiving, you looking forward to Thanksgiving because you know you're gonna get something decent, even though it's not gonna be what you get, nothing close to what you're gonna get at home. So let's see. Sean Diddy Combs was again denied bail in his sex trafficking case Wednesday, his third failed attempt to get sprung from a Brooklyn lockup ahead of Thanksgiving. And federal court judge Aaron Submarinian slapped down the disgraced mogul's latest request, saying in a ruling, the court finds that the government has shown by clear and convincing evidence that no condition or combination of conditions will be reasonably assure the safety of the community. Combs, who's been cooling his heels behind bars since September arrest, asked to be released on $50 million bond, including with home confinement with 24/7 security. Prosecutors successfully argued, however, that he couldn't be trusted, saying he's already tried to interfere with the ongoing probe by contacting potential witnesses from the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. The judge agreed, saying there is evidence supporting a serious risk of witness tampering. He also referenced the disturbing 2016 video showing Combs beating up his then girlfriend Cassie Ventura in a hotel hallway as a direct evidence of Combs' violence. That's crazy that they would, not crazy that they would use it, but it's like she stayed with him 2 years later after that video. Like, if you're going to say something about the video, you're not going to consider that she stayed with him 2 years later after the video. And I know people will say, oh, she was scared and they'll leave and this, that, and the other. What? Combs is charged in a sweeping racketeering and sex trafficking indictment with abusing women and forcing them to engage in freak-off performances to fulfill his sexual desires. He would watch and masturbate during the elaborate and produced sex performances and allegedly film them to use as leverage against his victims, the indictment says. Combs has also tried repeatedly, to obstruct justice, the feds argue, including by allegedly trying to bribe a hotel security officer to cover up the assault on Ventura. Well, it looks like Diddy has no luck fighting this from the streets. And I'm the first to admit, I really thought he was going to get out and they had a chance of getting out this time. But I guess with all these allegations against him, you know, damn, I didn't think hip hop would come this far. Damn, I never thought I'd see Diddy behind bars or Kells wearing penitentiary scars. The man that. Is it going too far back? All y'all industry rats Yeah, whack. And that's 100. I put that on Pyru. You'll be trapped like Pop, just so they could go viral. Gene saw the nuts of Ja Rule and had to freak off and Diddy's too. The butt plug shopper, the freak door stopper. Nigga don't know if he a criminal or cop, but know you next to be locked up. Ask Keefy D, running your mouth on Vlad TV. You dumb nigga, you right. You'll never be me. And I'll never be you too. Telling on myself on YouTube on the porch steps. You think I'm stupid? Tell on myself what I look like, G-Dep. Comb legacy doomed. Will the bad boy see time like loom? Your extortion plot fell through. You're a friend of no one, like the moon. But you sat back and watched some kids get groomed. They laughed about it on YouTube, saying they ass got blue. Okay. Now, speaking of the big bitch, right? I don't know how many of y'all have been paying attention to the stuff that I've been saying. Like, Kenny, right in that street. I don't know if this nigga fucking saw a ghost. I don't know if he was catching a flashback from I Am Legend, but I still don't know. Why did Kenny have to run the next 3 lights? Has anyone figured that one out yet? Why did Kenny need to run the next 3 lights? Or did he know that Big was getting ready to get shot? Now, here's another interesting thought for y'all, right? Now that we know Gene is a goddamn liar, right? Check this out. This is just a thought, right? I'm going to play devil's advocate now that I know Gene is such a liar, right? Peep this. This is just a thought, right? Gene said the Muslim dude walked up to him and Puff, right? Now, we know for a fact Gene couldn't have seen the shooter because him and Kenny ran the next 3 lights, Kenny, right? We know they blew through the light and Big and them pulled up and stopped up. And C said a car came rolling up. Now, there was a car at the corner and they rolled across because we know that's impossible because wheels go parallel. All 4 wheels go parallel and they go forward, right? In a vertical way, not a horizontal way, right? So the car wasn't sitting on the corner, just rolled sideways from right to left and shit, and just rolled up on the side of the car. As Lil C said, the car rolled up, they started shooting, right? And then, everybody ducked or whatever, and boom, 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 boom. So we know Gene has already ran the light. They driving. So how the hell he could see who the hell is driving this car, right? Impossible, right? If he done ran the light, they ran the next 3 lights, right? And Big and them pull up, they get stopped at the light. This car come rolling up and start shooting. How could Gene see the shooter? How could he see the shooter? Right? Now listen, he got the shooter identity from Little C's. Little C said, yo, I seen the dude with a bow tie. That's it, right? And Gene said, oh, yeah, the guy with the Nation of Islam guy, the guy with bow tie, the blue head and the peanut head, boom, 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 right? Now he started telling that story, right? Right? Because he said the dude came and walked up on us first, on me and Puff. How about this? How about when you look at his first statement and when he picked the dude out, it wasn't that guy, right? You could go and look at the Greg Caden's statement from Gene's first statement, right? He didn't pick up the guy in the bow tie and everything, right? Here's what I believe. Remember when he tells the story, right? That when they was interrogating him, Mr. I never talked to the feds, lying ass nigga. When he was talking to the feds, right? And he said they was asking him questions and then they was secretly recording him, right? And the tape stopped. And he like, what's that noise? Oh man, y'all recording me. He said his lawyer was like, yo, y'all was recording this. Y'all can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know y'all was recording, right? But they recorded Gene, right? This is all from his mouth, right? This is all from his mouth, right? He said when they pulled the cover back for the recovery, he saw some pictures, right? He said he saw some pictures. He grabbed the pictures and he noticed the Muslim guy standing there with him and Puff, right? He saw the Muslim guy standing there with him and Puff, right? Now, this is where I believe he came with the story. Oh, the Muslim guy came walking up to us and stuff, right? And I pulled my gun like this, right? Nigga, it's several niggas out there dressed like the Muslim. I'm gonna pull up the video from the night outside the venue. It's mad Nation of Islam niggas out there. It's mad niggas in bow ties. It's mad niggas in suits, right? Now, here's what I'm thinking. Here's an alternative to the story because we know how G lies, right? The feds is like, y'all was talking to this nigga. They got a picture of the Muslim guy, or the guy is that they say is on. He's standing there talking to Diddy and Puff. I mean Diddy and Gene. According to Gene, they got the picture of him walking up on them, right? And he's like, "Yo, where y'all get that picture from? Yo, that's the guy." Right now, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the Fed said, motherfucker, you was talking to this guy. He walked up to y'all had a conversation. Gene telling us, oh, the nigga walked up to us and I pulled my gun and went it down like this. How about maybe Gene was telling that nigga allegedly, yo, what the play was. Right? How about this is he walks, ironically, the guy walks up to them and they got a picture of him with talking to the guy, right? Or they got a picture of him when he walked up on him and Puff. This is what he said. They had a picture of him walking up on him and they just blurred his face out, right? He like, yo, where y'all get that picture from? Right? Now think about it, right? This motherfucker walked up to us. You never seen the shooter. There's no way in hell you saw the shooter. You already went past the light. The car came behind you. How could you see who was in this car? And y'all already ran a few lights. There's no way in hell Gene saw the shooter. He's only going off of what Little C's description, what Little C's described. And then he said, oh, man, the bald head nigga with the blue suit, he gave all his clothes. We know how Gene lies, right? This is why he didn't take his ass to Biggie funeral. This is why Junior Mafia don't fuck with him. This is exactly why they don't mess with him. There's no way he could have saw the shooter. Just because a dude walked up on him or allegedly walked up on him and he pump faked with his gun and took his gun out, right? And the dude just turned around and walked away, right? How about that probably was the guy that came to them like, yo, y'all ready? Allegedly. Because why did Gene feel the need to run the next 3 lights? What did he know that he needed to risk Puff life, even their own life, and run through traffic when traffic could be coming? It's a goddamn concert. You just gonna blow through 3 lights for what reason? What was the urgency for him to run through the next 3 lights? And then Big get shot up? Like you telling me you did not know Big was going to get shot? Why did you run the 3 lights? For what reason? What was the urgency? There's no way in 15 worlds the Diddy man getting out of ever after all the money resources spent to lock him up. His ops is being shut down. Good looking for the super chat. Chloe, appreciate it. Right? Somebody said Unique called him and told him to run the next 3 lights. All right, so when they left the hotel to go to the party, did they run the first 3 lights when they left the hotel? Why at the club did he feel the need to run the next 3 lights and not tell nobody? And not tell nobody he's going to do that. Just left them behind. There's the real world and there's the world that never ending narratives. In the real world, it's a rap. Then he lied about giving D-Roc the gun, right? This nigga did a whole documentary and left out he gave D-Roc a gun. Some of y'all need a refund. Like, that nigga is a liar, right? Now, check this out. You think that's spooky? You think that this nigga just sat there and said, Kenny, run the next 3 lights. Didn't tell Big. All the other security guards is in the car behind, and they got an LAPD cop with them. Why? I don't know why they hired him, right? But why did he feel the need to run the next 3 lights? Unless he was just making sure they got away from the gunfire, right? Now, here's the other thing. This is going to freak you out. This is going to really freak you out. I went back and looked at Biggie Autopsy, right? Let me go through this with y'all. somebody got to explain something to me, right? Just so y'all know, this is the official document. And you see it right here. Now check this out. So this is the coroner's in the autopsy. With the wife, the body was identified, the wife by the wife and the mother. He was brought to C9 cyanide. March 9th at, I think, 12:30 in the morning. It was performed by Dr. Paul Silka, right? Now, the synopsis, according to transported by Carlos Garcia and Greg Myers. So the synopsis is, per Detective Felix and family, descendant was a passenger right front seat of a suburban truck near Fairfax and driven by deceased cousin Damian Butler. The vehicle stopped at the light at the intersection with Wilshire and Wilshire Boulevard, and on something, I don't know what that is. An unknown vehicle drove up on the right side and opened fire. Deceased was immediately driven to the hospital and later pronounced dead. Right? Homicide is ruled as a homicide. The activity prior to the shooting, riding in the front passenger seat of the vehicle. Has descendant hands been touched by anyone prior to the GSR sample? Yes. Hospital personnel. Was the weapon found in the descendant's hand? No. Shooting occurred outdoors from vehicle. Number of shots, multiple. March 9th, 12:30 in the morning. March 9th at 9 in the morning, the GS samples were taken at the facility by Carlos Garcia. Body transferred to the coroner. All right, now here's where it gets interesting at, right? I know I'm deep diving, but I got to show y'all how something's strange with this Biggie's case, right? From the anatomic findings and pertinent history, I ascribe the death to gunshot wound to the abdomen and the chest, right? Now, multiple non-fatal gunshot wounds, right? Multiple gunshot wounds, number one. A, gunshot wound number one to the left forearm. Penetrating non-fatal, soft tissue injury only. Bullet recovered, right? To the left forearm. Y'all heard that, right? B, gunshot wound number two, soft tissue of the back, perforating, non-fatal, non-projectile, recovered. Gunshot wound number three, to the soft tissue of the left thigh, perforating, superficial lacerations of scrotum, non-fatal, no projectile recovered. D, gunshot wound number 4 to the abdomen and chest, penetrating fatal, perforating injuries to ascending colon, liver, right hemigerine or hemidiaphragm. I don't know what that is. Hemidiaphragm, perforating heart, whatever, and upper lobe of left lung. Bullet recovered from anterior left shoulder. Bullet recovered from interior left shoulder area. Other findings: morbid obesity, 395 pounds, cardiomegaly, 660 grams. I don't know any of that, what that is. All right. Yeah, cholesterol type stones. All right, hold on. The following information is obtained from coroner's forms 1 and 18, as well as the medical records. This 24-year-old male was a passenger in a vehicle where he was shot in a drive-by incident at approximately 12:30 hours on March 9, 1997. He was taken to Cedars-Sinai Hospital, arriving in the emergency room at approximately 0048 hours and full arrest with agonal rhythm. An emergency thoracotomy revealed a large amount of blood in the chest and the pericardium. I don't know these words, all of which was evacuated. Intracardiac massage and internal defibrillations were performed with no response, and he was officially pronounced dead at 1:15 in the morning. Medical records indicate that a bullet was found at the hospital when the body was turned over after pronouncement of death. According to the records, this was given to the police. According to LAPD Wilshire Division, Detective Chavez and Valderrama, 2 bullets were recovered from the hospital, each of which was found on the gurney on which the descendant was lying. That's strange. The same detective also reported to the examiner that the bullets passed through a car door before striking the descendant. The gunshot wounds are arbitrarily numbered for the convenience of the examiner and do not indicate a sequence of injury. No suit or stippling is noted in association with any of the entrance gunshot wounds. No suits or stippling is noted in association with any of the entrance gunshot wounds. What does stippling mean? Is that stipulations? Stippling. Meaning the creation of a pattern simulating varying degrees of solidity or shading by using small dots. Oh, so no sort or no stippling. No suit or stippling is noted in association with any of the entrance or gunshots. Stippling is the creation of a pattern simulating varying degrees of solidity or shading by using small dots. Such a pattern may occur in nature And these effects are frequently emulated by artists. So they don't have no diagram of an association with any of the entrance gun wounds. All right, so gunshot wound number 1, right? The entrance wound is located on the dorsal left forearm close to the olecranon process, point of the elbow. How did Big get shot in his left forearm, bro? In the elbow. 14 1/4 inches from the apex of the shoulder and 5/8 inch distal to the olecranon process. The slightly irregular ovoid defect measures 15/16 times 1/4 inch and is abrased on all but its most distal aspect. Abrasion rim is the largest approximately and at the ulnar aspect. How did Big get shot on his left side, y'all? How did Big get shot on his left side, y'all? The projectile follows a proximal distal, slightly dorsal to volar and minimally radial trajectory through the soft tissue of the forearm, passing through the soft tissue in the muscle. There is no evident fracture of the ulna. The projectile comes to rest approximately 10.5 inches distal to the entrance defect in the ulnar aspect of the distal forearm close to the wrist. The projectile is located volar to the ulna. The tract is explored and or probed from the beginning to end, showing a mid to moderate amount of hemorrhage along it. There is no evident injury to the ulnar artery. The bullet is recovered from the above location at 10:58 hours. It is a medium caliber lead bullet with a full copper jacket open at the base. The bullet appears slightly compressed. The base is marked with LS for identification purposes, and it is placed into evidence envelope number 1. A small piece of dark fabric present at the edge of the entrance wound is recovered and placed in the same evidence envelope. There's a non-fatal wound since it involves only injury to soft tissue and muscle with no major vascular involvement. Somebody tell me, how did Biggie get shot? And his forearm on his left hand, unless he turned to the window like this when they were shooting. Which is more likely a nigga will turn away this way, right? But how would he get shot in his forearm right here? Right? He would have to go like this, right? Now, unless somebody on the left side shot him. Bang, bang. When the car pulled up, everybody jumped out and ran, they said, right? Everybody jumped and ran. Somebody could have ran to the left and hit him to boom, boom, boom. I doubt D-Roc is the one that fucking like jumped out and just shot Big. Bang, bang. Because where would he got to get a gun from? Because Gene took the gun back from him allegedly, right? Not saying he would have shot Big. Like, that's crazy. I'm just saying, D-Roc is the driver, right? The car rolls up. Big is shot up. What you call? How does he get shot in this hand, this left arm? Unless he turned this way, right? Turned this way, and they shot him up. But then that will not explain shot number 2. Gunshot wound number 2. The entry wound is located on the back, right? 20 inches and 3/8 inches, 20 and 3/8 inches from the top of the head, right? So like right lower than his head and 3.5 inches left of the midline. The ovoid defect measures a quarter times 5/16 inch and is abraded on the inferior medial aspect only to a maximum width of 5/16 of an inch. The projectile follows a back to front, right to left, and upward. So back to front, right to left. So back to front this way. Now they shot as they was coming up. As the car was pulling up, they probably started shooting. Or like I said, Big probably ducked down like this and got shot to the back to where it went towards the front and went to the from right to left, right? And to right to left and upward trajectory, passing shallowly across the soft tissues and muscles of the back towards the left shoulder area. Yeah, that's him ducking this way from the car to get shot in the back and for it to come out through his shoulder. That's definitely him turning his back to the driver right there and the shooter, right? It does not enter the left chest cavity, nor does it fracture any of the ribs or the scapula. Note that the track is explored along its entirely between the entrance and exit wounds. Hemorrhage is present along the track, but no other injury is identified. The projectile exits the aspect of the left shoulder, 8 3/4 inches left of an interior midline. The exit wound originally appears as a gaping quarter by 5/16 inch slit like defect. When the edges are opposed, the defect measures approximately 3/8 of an inch. The edges are abraded in the anterior lateral aspect to a maximum width of a 1/4 inch. Edges opposed easily. No projectile is recovered. This is a non-fatal gunshot wound since injury involves soft tissue only. So that means that when they were shooting at him and Big duck like this, one of the bullets went through his back and came through and went over this way, towards his shoulder this way and went out. So it just hit soft tissue. So that wasn't a fatal shot. He wasn't going to die from neither of these two shots. Him getting shot in his wrist, nor him getting shot in the back. Right? So let's go to gunshot number 3. The entry wound is located on the posterior left thigh. How is he shot on the left hand and the left thigh, bro? How? Now, like I said, unless he turned this way, which I don't understand why he would turn towards the shooter, the shit from his back makes sense, right? That shot makes sense. Why would he turn this way towards the shooter and knowing they right there, right? Somebody shot Big from the left side, bro. In my opinion, allegedly, right? Now they jumped out the car. Could somebody have ran up on the car and shot Big in the passenger through the driver's door? I mean, because how does he get shot in his wrist and his thigh on this side? How? How, bro? And he got shot with a 9mm, which your man said he had Nina, right? But he took it back. I'm not saying D-Roc shot him. I'm just saying the driver or little C's in them, somebody got to know that, or somebody ain't saying something about somebody else ran up on that car and shot Big up on the left side. Because I don't understand. He got 2 gunshot wounds on his left. Let's go to the second one. The first shot was his left wrist. They said the second shot was through his back. The third shot now is in his left thigh. The projectile follows a back to front. Left to right and upward trajectory. So the person that shot him in the thigh, they saying it went from back, from the back to the front and went left to right, right? So is that Big turning from their ass this way and niggas shoot him, bow, right in the thigh, right? And they go from left to right, right? That's what makes sense. That motherfucker, somebody shot him on the drive-by nigga shot him there, and then somebody on the driver's side was shooting the nigga on the left. Look at that shit, right? It said the projection follows as through his left thigh, right? Through the back, bang. Now, if he's sitting in the car, right, it will go here, right? The projectile follows as from back to front, right? And then from left to right. That means going from the driver's side to the driver's side. And upward trajectory, passing through the adipose tissue and muscle of the posterior and medial aspects of the thigh without injuring the formal vessels, which means he wasn't going to die from that shot in his thigh either, right? Note, the majority of the path is dissected, revealing a hemorrhaging tract through the soft tissue. Only most interior portion of the tract is examined by probing. The projectile exits the anterior left thigh medially and proximately 41 and 3/4 inches, from the top of the head close to the groin. The exit defect is a 1/2 inch linear slit-like defect with non-abraded opposable edges. After exiting, the projectile strikes the left side of the scrotum. How? Yo, bro. The shit, he gets shot in his thigh this way, and it hit his fucking left nut. How could that be coming through the drive-by door? That somebody is shooting Big through the driver's door. It's no question in it. In your fucking mind, somebody was shooting Big on the driver's side. After exiting, the projectile strikes the left side of the scrotum, causing a very shallow 3/8 inch linear laceration located 2 inches left of the midline. This defect only involves the most superficial aspect of the skin, the epidermis, with minimal penetration. There's a small amount of hemorrhage in the area. This portion of the scrotum lies directly over the exit defect of the left thigh. Yo, bro, no projectile is recovered. This is considered a non-fatal wound because the tract involves tissue only with no major vascular involvement. Yo, bro, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I wonder if this was, you know what? I'm not going to do that because I don't want niggas to say, yo, the nigga D-Roc shot Big. You know what I'm saying? I do not want to start that rumor. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying they all jumped out the car and somebody ran up on that shit and shot Big in that passenger seat several times. Or Damn, that's going to sound foul too. I don't know if I want to say that either. Or allegedly, when they jumped in the car, they realized Big wasn't dead, and somebody shot him while they was in the car, taking him to the house, driving around, fucking shot the nigga up some more. Bap, bap, bap. Allegedly, I don't know who jumped in the driver's seat after that, but I'm not saying nobody from Bad Boy shot him. I'm just saying you cannot explain how Big got shot on his left side if only a car pulled up and shot on the driver's side. And Gene ass was fucking 3 lights away, so I don't want to hear shit from him when it comes to this. Motherfucker, you was not there to see the shooter or to see what happened. And you could not see because you was crunched up in the seat with Diddy, so you could not see nothing. I don't want to hear nothing from you. How did Biggie get shot twice on his left-hand side? Please hit the like button. Let's go to the 4th shot because he only got shot 4 times. 3 of them were non-fatal. Shot in his left hand, shot in his left thigh, shot in his back, turning his back to that window, and the 4th shot, which killed him. The entrance wound on the 4th shot is located on the anterior lateral right hip. I think that's right. 30 inches from the top of the head and 12 inches right of the anterior midline. It is slightly irregular. Ovoid defect measuring 1/2 by 5/16 inch, right? It is surrounded by a continuous, slightly irregular margin of abrasion that is minimal posteriorly and largest in the anterior inferior aspect, where it has a maximum width of 1/4 inch. Now the projectile follows a right to left. You see that? The other shots to the wrist and the hip was from left to right. Now this shot here is coming from the drive-by. The projectile follows a right to left, slightly back to front, which means just like when Big bent over like this, ducking, he got hit in the back, and then he probably got hit right in the hip right here. You see? Follows into a right to left, slightly from his back to the front, and went up. Why? Because he's bent over like this. So it's going up because he's bent over, and the truck is higher than the Impala. So when they shooting back, the bullet go on his hip from a right to left because they on the right of him shooting, and then when Big being bending over, the bullet goes up his body because he's bent over. That's how I believe he got shot in his back and in his hip, according to this, right? If you listen to what they're saying. Slightly back to front and an upward trajectory through the abdomen and chest areas. It initially passes through the soft tissue of the right hip area with no injury to the pelvis, entering the peritoneum and the right lower quadrant. I know you nurses and doctors out there, so butchering these words, right? It perforates the ascending colon and the liver, entering the liver inferiorly and exiting it superiorly. Yeah, that means it went in, but that hook on that bullet tore his liver up coming out. It then perforates the right hemodiaphragm and the overlying basilar pericardium. It perforates the heart. I guess penetrates. It perforates the heart, entering at the right atrium near the inferior vena cava, perforating the ventricular. I gotta look that word up. Ventricular septum and the subvalvular area, then exiting the anterior left. What? I need to see what the hell that is. Oh, you know what? It's going to show it on the picture. Ventricular. Okay, it's ventricular, which is of relating to or being ventricle, especially of the heart of the vein or the brain. The ventricular septum and the subvalvular area, then exiting the anterior left ventricular wall. The projectile then perforates the pericardium and perforates the medial aspect of the upper lobe of the left lung. It then exits the left chest cavity. Damn, big shit. So it went through his hip and went through and came out through his left chest. That goes to show he definitely bent over, ducking. Like, in his left lung. It exits the left chest cavity anteriorly by passing through the third rib, which is fractured. Shit. It then perforates the soft tissue and the muscle of the left pectoral area, passing through the axillary area to come to the rest subconsciously in the anterior left shoulder area. So it went through his hip, came up through here, and got stuck up here. The projectiles recovered in the anterior left shoulder area, 14 and 1/4, 14 and a quarter inches from the top of the head, and 9 3/4 inches left of the midline, with the subcutaneous, what the hell is that word? Subcutaneous. Subcutaneous. Subcutaneous means beneath or under all the layers of the skin. Now, they ain't go to medical school, people. Don't beat me up. Don't beat me up. The subcutaneous adipose tissue at 11:50 hours. Oh, they removed it. Okay. It is a medium caliber lead bullet with full copper. With a full copper jacket that remains open at the base. The bullet appears deformed, flattened at the nose. The base is marked LS for identification purposes, and the bullet is placed into evidence envelope number 2. This is considered a fatal wound due to the multiple visceral injuries, the colon, the liver, the heart, and the left lung. That's the shot that killed Big. Evidence of medical intervention. All right, before we go forward, right? How did Big get shot? Right here, gunshot wound in the left forearm, right? Close to the wrist, right? Then the gunshot 2 was through his back. We know that's from ducking from the window. Gunshot 3 is he shot in the left thigh, right? From left to right in the upper trajectory. Who shot Big from the left side, bro? Big got shot twice from the left and twice from the right. Why did he tell Kenny to run the next 3 lights, y'all? I want to go look at the I want to see the diaphragm. I'm just trying to see if I notice anything where respiratory system, gastatory system. See, all this is just like all the medical stuff. Toxicology report, blood by minimal urine, liver tissue, and stomach contains have been submitted to the laboratory. A homicide screen has been requested. Photographs have been taken prior to and during the course of the autopsy. The body has been fluoroscoped and 9 X-rays have been taken. Diagrams used, 20 and 21 have been used in the preparation of this autopsy. Witnesses, LAPD Wilshire Division detectives Alderama and Chavez were present at the autopsy. The cause of death is a penetrating gunshot wound to the abdomen and chest, causing multiple visceral injuries. Gunshot number 4. In addition, the descendant received 3 gunshot wounds, left forearm, left thigh, and back, that were not considered fatal wounds due to the absence of visceral or major vascular involvement. The mode of death is homicide. How did Big get shot twice on his left, y'all? How did Big get shot twice on his left, y'all? Because the driver didn't get shot. These niggas ain't telling us everything. How did Big get shot twice on his left, y'all? He too big to be doing all this shit, jumping all around in the seat like that. And it still wouldn't make shit. It wouldn't make sense. If they try to spin it, oh, they all them shots came. No. Who shot Big on the left-hand side? This is why this case ain't never been solved. Niggas out here listening to liars. Somebody said bullet found in hospital when they turned the body over. I wonder if they found a bullet or a bullet out that came out of Big. You see that? Pronounced dead at 1:15. A bullet was found in a hospital when the body was turned over. Pronouncement given to the police. Who the fuck had a bullet on him? Because one of them niggas done lift him up and put him on a gurney and the fucking bullet probably fell out their pocket. Because Big wouldn't have had no bullet on him. A bullet found at hospital when the body was turned over. It was on the fucking gurney. And they gave it to the police, and the police ain't mentioned that? Okay, now here we go. Now you got the left side right here. This is where Big got shot on his left. Right there in his hand. And right there in his thigh, right there. Here's the one through his back. Like I said, if you take this right shoulder and you turn it down, you can see they shot him in his back and it went through. On this side, he got shot in his elbow and it came out through his wrist on the left. This side, if he got shot in his elbow, he damn sure wasn't going all the way like this and shit. Oh, he probably was trying to duck the motherfucker that started shooting him on the driver's side and turned on that side. That's how he got shot in the back of the thigh, right here. These niggas was shooting him on both sides of the car, y'all. Because look, it come out through here. It went through the back of his thigh, just like it went through the back of his elbow. So that's him going like this, turning from this side. Niggas shooting from both sides. Back, blah, blah. You gotta watch niggas, boy. Niggas ain't telling us this ain't that ain't the true story. Nigga just rolled up on that car and just shot it up. No, something else happened. Look at the projections. How would he get shot in the left arm like that? In his elbow? If he like, what did he do? Go this way? Turn to the window this way? How would he get shot in his back of his ass and right under his ass on the right side? From fucking left to right. How? He would have to be going like this. Yo, niggas trying to hit me on the other side too. Niggas on the nigga in the driver's doorway is busting at him too. And that's why he ducking like this. That's why he fucking hit on both sides. There's no way that drive-by car could have shot him in the back under his ass on the left leg. And for the bullet to be going from left to right. Something ain't right about this. Big got hit twice on the left and twice on the right. It's right here. You can't lie. You can see the projection reads right here. Look at that shit. That nigga got shot twice on the left and twice. He got hit twice from the right and twice from the left. And somebody's not telling us everything. Is they saying gunshot residue right here? GS, is that GSR on his stomach? What's GSW? Oh, okay. So this is the hip area right here. That's where he got shot in his side, and it went up to his shoulder, ripping through his lungs and his heart and shit up here. And that's the one that killed him right there. This here is the one from the back here on the left side, right? Where he got shot, like right going under his ass, through the thigh, through the back, in his left thigh, right? But that's on the left side. And look at the trajectory. It's coming from left to right. You can't make this shit up. Then the one that went in his back. Oh, he definitely had no drugs in the system. See, right here, alcohol, negative, cocaine, not detected, codeine, not detected, morphine, not detected. No drugs in the system. See, somebody got to explain something to us, man. How did Big get shot on his left thigh and his left wrist? His left arm. How he get shot up twice on his left? Look. Shot number one. Shot number two. Number three. And number four, the hip. It's the hip, the forearm, that joint, and then it was something else. Oh, the back, the wrist, the thigh. It's the wrist. Wait, it's the back, the forearm, the thigh. It's one other shot. Oh. The left forearm, the back, the left thigh, oh, and the hip. Yeah, so it's the forearm, the back, the thigh, and the hip. Okay, so Rand Dub, good looking. And this ain't no bogus Autopsy. This is the government shit. You can pull this up yourself. Don't take my word for it. Go pull it up your goddamn self. If you have any doubts. That is from the government shit. How did Big get shot twice on the left side, y'all? Somebody ain't telling us nothing. And he got shot with the Nina. He got shot with the Nina. Somebody ain't telling us something, bro. He got shot with the Nina. And they found a bullet on the gurney. Who fucking made a mistake and dropped the bullet? I mean, it comes from the government website, is what I'm saying. It's legit. Look, if you doubt that it's legit, you just go pull it up your goddamn self. Like, it's public record. Who shot Big from the left side, y'all? Why did Gene say run the next 3 lights? Why? What was the urgency to run the next 3 lights? What would be the urgency to run the next 3 lights? Why? Like, think about it. You in the car with this nigga. Puff like, yo, nigga, get in the car. This, that, and the other. Come on, Gene. He want to ride outside the car like the president. Why? Why would you want to do that? Did you do that from the hotel? Go in there? Why at the Peterson do you want to run the next 3 lights? Why? 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 And Big get shot? And then you didn't tell Big and them to run the next 3 lights? Now, here's another thing, right? I would hate to think that they drove him around because the hospital was right there. They took him for a round and took him and shot him some more. I would hate to think that, right? I would totally hate to think that, right? Who jumped in the car? Aaron, good look. You know how we do, right? Thanks for the Cash App, right? Who they said jumped in the car and drove to the hospital? I would hate to believe that they tried to finish him off in the car, right? But we know there's no way that one car shot him on his left-hand side. There's no fucking way. Pardon my French. There is no way. What are they not telling us? Something's wrong, y'all. Is this why Gene lied and said, oh, I gave D-Roc the gun? Oh, no, I never gave D-Roc the gun. Oh, I took the gun back from D-Roc. D-Roc ain't my motherfucking man like that. It's like, I'm not saying, I'm not insinuating, because I would highly doubt that D-Roc still had that gun and shot Big from the left-hand side. I would want to believe that when they jumped out that car and ran and left Big in there, somebody ran up on that car and popped Big 2 more times. The shooter probably started firing from the rear of Big. Even if he was shooting from the rear, we could pull up the bullet holes in the door. Even if he shot from the rear, he wouldn't get hit in the fucking thigh and it go from left to right. What's that? 6 shots? A to F. That would be 6 shots, right? I would think E or F is the one that hit Big in the hip in the back. Or F hit him in the hip and D hit him in the back with him ducking. There's no way Big got shot on his left-hand side from that right-hand side. Let's try to figure this out. I'm using this under fair use.
Rapper Christopher Wallace, or Biggie Smalls, was murdered by a gunman hired by Death Row Records founder Marion Suge Knight, according to a former FBI agent who has spoken to the New York Post. Wallace was gunned down on March 9, 1997, when his SUV stopped at a red light on the corner of Fairfax Avenue and Wilshire Boulevard in Los Angeles, but the crime remains officially unsolved, according to the Los Angeles Times. Now, former FBI agent Phil Carson, who worked on the case for 2 years, has told the New York Post the murder was carried out by Nation of Islam convert Amir Mohammed with the help of corrupt Los Angeles police officers. Carson alleges that Wallace's murder was revenge for the earlier murder of fellow rapper Tupac Shakur, who was signed to Suge Knight's Death Row Records. He further alleges LAPD police officer David Mack and others held.
You see how Kenny ran the next 3 lights? You see the joint with the target on them? That was Gene and them. They just left their ass. Look at Gene and them just leaving their ass. How could Big get hit on the left-hand side? Y'all look at this. Look. There go Gene right here. Run the next 3 lights, Kenny. Lead them niggas. Right? Now, if this car just came up by itself, they go Gene right here in the back. This Diddy in the front, the passenger. This Kenny driving. And I guess that, I don't know if that's Paul or who else was in the car. Look how they just look back. Fuck them niggas. Good job. Dirty motherfuckers. Thanks for the love, my yacht. Appreciate you. Now, here's something I'm going to show y'all. Now, I want y'all to see how many Nation of Islam people that we could spot that night, right? This is the night after the shooting, right? Is when they fire alarm, they getting everybody out of there. Oh, look at Slim right there. That's Slim Pickens right there. I know him. He used to run with Bad Boy a lot. I might have to interview Slim. He ain't said nothing yet. Look at them bullet holes. What, how those bullet holes right there hit Biggie in his thigh, on his left eye, and his left man. Somebody lying. Kenny, run the next 3 lights, Kenny. Why? They should have fingerprinted those stickers for Gene Prince. See if he slapped them shits on it when he went downstairs. That's coming in. Y'all recognize anybody? Thanks, Aaron.
It's a sad state of now, two very important people in the rap industry have passed away.
How do you feel about Mr. Notorious's death?
It's a sad state of now, two very important people in the rap industry have passed away. And it's like, when is it going to stop? What is it going to take? I hope it's eye-opener for a lot of people, because this is like, we're running out of people. And pretty soon there's going to be nobody left. So,
what's your name?
Mine's Hope.
Can you spell it?
H-O-P.
Just Hope. Thanks.
Hey, boss, why don't you?
That's Mark Pitts right there in the yellow sweater. He was Biggie manager. I recognize him. That's the brat right there.
Suzanne.
I got a question, right? So Gene and Diddy come out first and just lead them niggas, right? Big and them come out, they stop at the light. Paul and them come out and they stop behind Big and them. The Cadillac comes and shoot up the car, right? What the fuck is these niggas behind this? All the security's in the car behind us, right? Biggie's car. All the security's in the car behind us. Why these niggas ain't jump out and start shooting? Why didn't they chase the car? Like, was this shit a setup or what? Gene and them blow through the light. Big and them pull up at the light. Paul and them, the other security, big security, pulls up behind him. These niggas shoot up the fucking car from both sides. And these niggas don't chase the car. These niggas don't jump out and shoot back. What? Gene said Paul had his Glock 17, right? Or Glock 19, one or the other. And the D-Roc had the 26 and he took it back, right? So Paul still had a gun. Was Paul in the car with Diddy and Gene? They had two guns in their car, no gun in big car, and no gun behind them? I doubt that.
The CIA has particular skills in developing relationships. Life is all about relationships. So much of what you
I know you do. That's what look. Is it me? But do you see that hole at the bottom of the screen on the left, right here? You see how this hole look different from these holes? These are injectory, and I think this one out here, this hole right here, is coming out. Like that's an exit. These are entry wounds through the door, and I believe this one here is the exit. Because look at all the other door entry wounds. You see how they tear off the paint going in each one? They tear off the paint. Well, look at this one down here. It doesn't. I think that's an exit wound. Probably from when the motherfucker was shooting on the left side of the car, it went through the door. But it's damn sure different. Yeah. Yeah. Something ain't right, bro. Now, it is alleged that that's Mac and Gaines standing right there. They're alleging that that's David Mack and Kevin Gaines standing right there. They go to White Cadillac. I'm joking. Abra or Abra. Thank you for becoming an original Choke No Joke star. Appreciate you. All right, welcome to the team. Please subscribe.
West Sunset, 164 West Sunset Boulevard. 7873-8835 is testing.
Vehicles unit 22 just appeared. Multi-zero South Oxford, Department of Virginia. Code touch and 565 RD709.
Parking, please put it with parking.
Sorry, Roger. Just call, what is the call? SACD, started no, I showed you.
Did somebody try to remove the sticker after they put the sticker on there? I don't know, y'all. I can't figure out how big. I just can't figure that out. I just can't figure that out. How would Big get shot twice on his left-hand side? How did Big get shot twice in his thigh and his left hand? And the trajectory is going from left to right. How the hell did he get shot on his left side? And nobody ever picked that up. Nobody looked at his autopsy. Who came on that left side and shot Big, y'all? Niggas can't be trusted. Niggas can't be trusted. Now, did this guy have a gun or not? Did Gene take the gun back or not? Nigga lied so fucking much, we can't even know. Is that the reason why he lying? Because Big would have got shot with his gun? I wouldn't want to believe D-Roc shot Big. I doubt that. I'm not going to even, like, I mean, it would be weird if Puff allegedly had put out a hit on Big, and they all was mad at Big because the nigga D-Roc did start messing with Lil' Kim after Big died. Immediately, she became his girl, which was very odd to me. And I'm not trying to paint no picture. I'm just kicking the facts. D-Roc started dating Lil' Kim as soon as Big died. D-Roc kicked Lil' Kim out the house. That's how the whole Junior Mafia fell apart because nobody would open the door for Kim. I remember that clear as day. And then D-Roc stayed with Puff to this day and never really rocked with Junior Mafia again. I'm not saying he the shooter, but shit, nigga. I'm not saying that at all because I know he loved Big and I don't want to put that out there. But who shot Big from the left? Who shot Big from the left? That one shooter couldn't have shot him, bro. And why nobody ever say nothing about that? Like, come on, man. LAPD, I know y'all didn't want to solve the case, but come on, man. Y'all got niggas chasing these bullshit theories when the shit was right under your nose, man. Why did Gene feel the need to run the next 3 lights? What fucking danger was he in for him to run the next 3 lights? And then to run the next 3 lights, he's in a patrol car. You're not even in your jurisdiction to be running lights, nigga. Y'all getting pulled over and the ticket for running a red light in LA. You wasn't in no squad car. You ain't had no package with lights. Why did you feel the need to run the next 3 lights? For what? It ain't like niggas was outside fighting and shit. And you like, yo, man, get us up out of here. Why did you tell him to run the lights? And why did coincidentally Big get shot after you tell the nigga to run the lights? Somebody make it make sense to me. Because I'm telling you, it don't make sense to me. Then this nigga, that nigga dead. Like, no remorse. Tells Puff this nigga was writing Junior Mafia music. They was beefing. Big talking about getting D-Roc and them to hold him down and let Lil C's get his ish off. He lied about the gun. And now Big is shot twice on his left-hand side. Like, why didn't they just leave him right there when he got shot and called the ambulance? And just did CPR till the ambulance came. Or go to the hospital right around the corner. Did they drive him around and shoot him up some more? I just don't understand how he shot left in his left side twice. Somebody make it make sense to me. Man, y'all go pull up the goddamn autopsy yourself. If you think it ain't real, I am not here to convince you of nothing. You ain't got to listen to me. You can go and do the research yourself. I will even drop the link for you if you want to go and read it or go find a doctor or pull it up somewhere and compare it to see how fake it is. You mother suckers who be doubting every goddamn day when you can go and get on the internet and research it yourself. Goofballs. Who shot Big, man, from the left? Who shot Big from the left? Choke no joke. We'll figure it out. Salute. Thanks for all the donations. Please hit the like button. If you're new here, please subscribe. Because they can say, oh, Joe, you're subscribers. Can y'all show them I get love by subscribing? That's all I ask. All right? Choke no joke. Y'all know what it is. Peace. Kitty, right the next P lights.
Choke no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah now.
Choke no joke. Jack Brown. Yeah. This what ATL in New York sound like. Let's go. Y'all hating ass niggas, I see y'all. Choke get busy, that's why I got the crown. Hate in the air, you clowns, I see the envy that you breed, jealousy. What you need is your own damn hustle. Stop worrying about mine. Nigga, I'm poppin' cause I put in time. Came out modeling, camera in hand. Still get busy with the mic in hand. Streets pulled out, niggas got sprayed. Niggas turn on you when they see you get paid. The intimidation in your face. Where's the love? What's taking place? You want my gold and my ducats. Cause my money overflowing out of buckets. Shot him in public, made people holler. Scar on his face for the money and the power. I'm the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. 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 The truth in the industry made me the game had me fooled, got in, was young. Thought talent made you rich, damn was dumb. More to make, cake from crumbs. You gotta be sweet, G or native tongue. My heartbeat went into overload. When Larry tried to turn me into a mole, told me show my curly to the CEO. I didn't think it's funny, so his jaw hit the floor and grabbed that chair that broke his back. Then realized that's a hate attack. Harassment comes assault, you in the maze. No way out, like Puff and Mace. Touch me, tease me, I catch a case. Nigga, you ain't straight as your poker face. Father law God, in that game I fold. This sun don't tick, demon time don't hold. I'm the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. 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 The truth in the industry made me the chokester. Chokester. The truth in the industry made me the chokester. Chokester. On the ones and twos, chokester. What y'all want to do? I'm here now. Eden Wall, stand up. Shout out to the bomb squad. This go out to all the PJs around the world. Eden Wall.
Nah, way back.
Sound
Back.
Niggas and
Way
guns.
back.
Yeah. Let's go.
Choke no joke. To all the projects in the world.
You ever been to a project barbecue?
Yes, I have. Played the half. Extra hours for more cash. To go half on that coke and yak. Get to the block cause it get packed. Little babies, adults or crack. We feed them too, we don't pump like that. Plus it's like us, giving back. And they sales is the reason reason why we got so many packs of chicken. The hood not missing. Muslims said don't put pork on chicken. They got on Al about that, they thought he didn't listen. He wasn't been touched from them government missions. But they forget that when they bite that chicken, this is when the players get knocked, cause it's hot out. The sexy show out, glowing with the back glass on the mouth. She see you with the next chick, then she dumb out. Hustlers dumb out, just for nothing. Bustin' for attention, just dumbin'. Cause we know y'all ain't bustin' nothing. You ever been to a project barbecue? Kiss sprinklers, deep thinkers, playing chess, our heads on your left, blowing gas. My Puerto Ricans playing handball, Miguel and Heck on the court. Niggas wanna be like Mike. Life's a box of chocolates, you're riding the pipe, playing the bench, kids on the fence. Watch your popo, chase Prince. Don't dismiss your brethren for dumb shit. Keep it gangster, no shit where you live. 12-1 right up in your crib. You never been nowhere, where else could you live? What's that? That's gangsta boo coming through. Throwing it up, fucking his muffler up. Scraping the concrete with Willie's so sweet. He got escorts by the chief of police from 233rd, Laconia to Gun Hill Road. Got knocked, didn't tell like Joe. Choke no joke. You already know. Y'all know I love that cooch. You know what this is. I love that cooch. Yeah. It's the A thing. Clean cooch. Let's go. Yo, what's up? My nuts when I wake up. Got morning wood and I just bust one. And mahogany, I'm Ron Isley. Between the sheets. And she want to ski and just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D, her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned, had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Suge Sprite. I love her. I eat her coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Suge Sprite. I love her. Up my nuts when I wake up. Got morning wood and I just bust one. And mahogany, I'm Ron Isley. Between the sheets, and she want to ski and just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D, her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned. Had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Suge Sprite. I love her. Choke no joke, no joke. You know what it is.
Hey, son.
Hi, when are you coming home?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye.
Where are you? Where are you?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Tell Daddy I'm not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye. Bye. What am I supposed to do? Tell this 10-year-old boy I'm getting some new dick or something?
Check. Yeah. Choke no joke. Know what it is. This go out to the desperate housewives. in New York, Atlanta, Texas, California, Miami, Mississippi. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. It was quick how it happened. We was just chatting, had a lot in common. I kept her laugh in the department in which a man was lacking. He was the king of the ship. Somehow I became captain. My swag on platinum, all my gold just smacking. Then phone sex had happened. Things went left. Our common interest in sex, something like Little Kim and Hugh F. We knew if we met, it would be electric. Then the day came and we met. It was beyond my dream, a dream so sweet it made me scream. It was like a dream, knew why he made a queen. I wanted to find Marty McFly and use that time machine. Run up in the church, create a scene. Object to that wedding and give him my ring like I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. I fell harder than a mother, my number one lover. Yo, under them covers was like no other. Had everything in common. I used to love her until he bugged her. Bitch motherfucker, device in the whip, had to call it quits. Hit us like a brick, we both sick. Now she got dilemma, like Kelly the kids. I'm calm, wish I never met the chick. Missing her seafood and our trips. Sex in the soul house, we did that shit. Sexing on the tent, we risked that shit. We both freaky as fuck, I miss my chick. Well, never mind, there to take him off of mine. Kindred spirits, just the wrong time. Get divorced, you can hit my line. Until I repent, it's next lifetime. Like, I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Joke, no joke, you already know. It's that south side of Eden Wall flow. We out of here.
Alright, y'all. Joke, no joke. I'm out of here. Catch y'all on the AM. Alright? You know what it is. Salute.
Joke, no joke. Yeah. It's joke, no joke. Let's go. Joke, no joke. Chicken joke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke, no joke.